Oh, I swear to God, if I have to restart this damn chapter one more time, I'm almost trying to remember every line. First time I was almost an hour into the recording, and that's when they decided to corrupt itself. It's in the middle of an intimate scene with Beckett, and that's when it decided to say fuck it after recording, and the second time just a few minutes before restarting this chapter. I got like nearly 30 minutes in, and that's when I look up and see that it decided that it's not gonna record any fucking more. Chapter 17, Ray of Light. Oh my god, I'm getting tired of repeating the same shit over and over again. I'm getting so tired of saying all of it again and again. I'm almost about to start remembering the damn thing and just start closing my eyes and just start fucking reading. Oh my god. I was trying to speed run it too, because I already read it. So I speed run it. Like I already read it, I already got you this part. I was gonna just blow past it. I swear this is the last time. If it corrupts again. Obviously you won't know that, but if it corrupts again to this morning, I'm gonna lose it, and it might be a while until we get chapter 17, aka the last chapter of this fucking book. Why is the last chapter of this fucking book killing me? And I said I don't think I want to read the next 2 books after this. It's like, stop. Just let me finish this shit. A few days after your battle with Cain, you would at least walk a fully healed jump across the Pendergast grounds. All around, students enjoyed the last day of the school term. Elijah, heads up. This was coming in fast. You get Haley's Bisbee and fling it back with a burst of sun magic. You might want to put on your sunglasses for this one. As the Bisbee sails away, turn back to Gemma. So you definitely got all your memories and source powers back for sure now? Nothing's missing? No, nothing's missing. Now that Cain is sealed, resources can finally rest easily. I feel a connection to them all again. Except the mom. And that's the strange part. When I reach what day is the signature, I'm just drawn back to you two. I know it's because you absorbed so much of her magic when you grabbed the crystal from Cain. I just wish it had brought it back. That's funny. Okay. I will say this though. I wasn't gonna add it in commentary, but I'll say this though. Loomis's little random gibberish that it puts there changes. I can't remember what it said the first time, but the second time it said Ku, like Ku. And I was seat. I don't know. I can't show you. I can't even look back into the first recording, say what it said the first time, because it doesn't. The audacity it has to not at least save the recording when it corrupts. It just says no. Fuck you. Loomis nozzles officially against your leg. Loomis is right. We can't give up yet. Now that things are calming down, we have the whole summer to look for her. They will never abandon those she loves. I know you'll all be reunited and you'll get to be a family again. I wish Alma was still around to seal her. That would have spelled this whole process. That's true. Knowing that it was Alma who sealed Daya, it must have been so hard for both of them to be in that situation. I'm going to look for Alma's scattered items. The longer she's just untethered, the harder it will be to bring her back together. Do you actually know how to gather her items and everything? Wasn't she the only one who can make human forms? Yes, but I think if I can get her atoms together, the rest of her sources will be able to figure something out. About Alma, maybe she's better off not found. She didn't help that much. She just sent me and Atlas off to fill in for little sources. Besides, we can still use her blood magic even without her. And then choices want to do this shit. I'm trying to speedrun. You do this shit? Yeah. You can still use our blood magic without her. We can still use our blood magic even without her. Yeah, I said that. Plus, she killed her mom and everything. Like, I don't feel like seeing her again anytime soon. I don't blame you for your feelings, but Alma helped me after Cain scattered me. I couldn't forgive myself if I didn't help her in turn. You walk her to the edge of the lawn, where she turns and grins wide at you both. Grins wide at both of you. Fuck you. Well, I guess it's goodbye. For now, at least. Something tells me our paths will cross again. Navi jumps into Gemma's arms, barking and whimpering as she licks her face wildly. Gemma's expression crumples as she buries her face in Navi's fur. I'll miss you too, Navi. Thank you for taking care of me when I was with Winnie. Hey, you just said we'll see each other again someday. That means Navi too. It's just a see you later. Alice is smiling too much. I don't like it. Gemma kisses Navi's forehead, and Navi perks up and licks Gemma's cheek before jumping into Alice's arms. Actually, we have one more thing to give you before you go. Dingo Feet gave it to us when she taxed us for finding you. I think she'd be happy if you had it. Like this. You hand her Dingo Feet's locket. Gemma gazes down at the hazy picture of herself, the loose chain around her neck. Always keep with me. Thank you for your kindness this year. You're incredible humans, and I'm honored to know you. With a parting wave, she turns around and walks toward the wards. As she passes through them, a rush of light momentarily blankets the campus. You blink your eyes clear, and Gemma has disappeared. I guess that's it, huh? So not every day you can say you've seen off a source. Not every day you can say you've got a D's championship to win, either. Come on, let's get to the arena. Alice walks you to the D Stadium, which is already decorated for your final match against Gildegrave. Several hours later. Game over, Frost King. The championship belongs to us. No, you can't. The crowd erupts and cheers. You hold the Frost King's flag high over your head. Zeph and Ward jump around in celebration as the Frost King stalks off. You did it. It's our third championship win in a row. Triple crown, baby. The Giants Mars are officially historic. The rest of your team sprints over to celebrate, whoever's leading the pack, pumping his fist in the air. Genius got with the last play, Langley. Having Elijah use illusionary magic to feint the Frost King was epic. Nice, Cap, but it was a team effort. The play wouldn't have worked without Zeph, Elijah, and Ward there to pull it off. Talking like a champion already. It's making me even sure of my decision. I'm leaving the team to you. He holds out a hand toward Griffin. He has another win next year, Captain. Whoa, slow down. You sure you want to make that decision right now? Maybe wait until the adrenaline wears off? No way, man. Adrenaline always makes my decisions for me, and it's never failed yet. From today onward, the Giants Mars are in your hands. Griffin's shock melts into a smile. In that case, I appreciate the offer, Cap, but I'm handing captaincy over to Zeph. He's the one who's proven himself. What? I can't take that from you. You put your heart and soul into this team. Me? I care, but I care about disaster relief more. You're the captain we need. Well, it's your decision, but now I know trust what goes on in your head. Alright, Hernandez, the team's all yours. Yes, Zeph? Or should I say, Captain Hernandez? The whole stadium needs to get in on this moment. You raise Zeph up on a pillar. The crowd starts chanting his name, and he waves a hand at them. Is this what fame feels like? Cause not gonna lie, it's a little bit terrifying. He lowered the platform back down, and he hops off. He looks around at his team, who cheered with support. Wow, I don't know if I should give a speech or just start crying. Thanks, Griffin. Thanks, all of you. I'll do my best. As families head onto the field to congratulate players, their friends bent over, waving excitedly. That's the best game I've seen yet. I passed it to the Grove, and they were on the tips of the roofs the whole time. Did you see the Frost King soak off the field? Definitely the highlight of the game. Beckett stands up to you, looping an arm around your waist and kissing your cheek. There was a spectacular final move for Elijah. The world of Color Gate Deep now knows that the Frost King is little more than a puddle of water. Atlas punches Zeph on the shoulder with a grin. Let's talk about Captain Hernandez, huh? Get going, Zeph. Thanks, Atlas. But, guys, scholarship committee at 12 o'clock. Y'all turn to find Doretha, Halvern, and Teddy Wong waiting. Teddy nods at Griffin, holding out an envelope. Why you, Mr. Langley? What's that? some kind of love letter? This is an offer letter. Was left at you for the Fortuna Reveille Scholarship, Mr. Langley. I'm sorry, come again? Dorita takes the letter from Teddy and puts it into Griffin's hand. Your displayed commitment to disaster relief is essentially throughout the year. The future of the field is bright thanks to you. We will be delighted if you accepted the scholarship and the opportunities it entails. We'll be in touch to discuss this further. Griffin gazes after them as they walk away, then opens the envelope with shaking fingers. He lets out a breathless laugh as he reads the letter. I really got in, and offered me an internship in Bk2 this summer. That's fantastic. All your hard work has paid off. It was way too good to be true. A scholarship in the Natural Sciences Department and a Thief Trophy. The mistress, we have to celebrate everything that's just happened. We still got a few hours till tonight's assembly. Penn Square, anyone? My followers love to see the live stream. They're kind of obsessed with all things the misfits. That's so stupid. As always, I'm their favorite. I gotta tell them I'm the new Thief champion. Okay, I've read this 3 times now, but I keep saying champion to the captain. My eyes see captain. I know it's captain. My brain knows it's captain. My mouth says champion because it's so stupid. I gotta tell them I'm the new Thief captain. More importantly, the vendors are having an end of the year sale. It's a perfect opportunity to purchase rare trinkets. And for something sweet to eat. Pretty sure there. Last one buys me a ghoul sensor. Spend the afternoon in Penn Square with your friends for a final group hangout for the school year ends. You step onto the cobblestones of Penn Square, relishing the sunlight in your skin. Shreya dances around, live streaming on her sky glass. This year's pendant guest was an absolute tempest. But don't you say my boyfriend loves these. Take mine. I kind of defeated a super powerful Aeroton. You're welcome, by the way. Zed pops up in front of you, waving the live stream feed. Yeah, that's cool and all. But guess what? You guys are looking at Pendergast's new Thief captain. You're not this guy. It's gonna make deep history. Esther and Atlas are fledged in academics. Talk to me. How was your first year studying at Pendergast? Not bad. Lectures are a little boring. Could use more duels to the death. He's just saying that he's always as excited as I am about the projects we do in our spellwork class. Pardon me, but I found what I came here for. And your friends follow back into her cart, and he looks over the array of trinkets for sale. Your eyes catch on a few. Well, first time I did that thing, I did this in the second time. You angle the ring toward the light, admire it, Beckett glances over. I believe I've seen a similar ring at an art auction. It renders the wearer impervious to poison, heat, and cold, and is often worn with royalty. Now I would be remiss as your boyfriend if I didn't purchase it for you. Allow me. Beckett plucks the ring from their hand and buys it. Then he takes your hand in his and reverently slides the ring onto your finger. You feel a tingle of warmth. Thanks, Beckett. How's it look? Beckett coughs, clearing his throat. When he finally speaks, his voice is rough with emotion. It suits you, perhaps too well. Hey, Atlas, I think I found one of those ghoul sensors you wanted. Really? Where? Atlas knocks into you, and the ring slips off your finger as you draw a hand out to catch yourself. It sails through the air before splashing into a cauldron full of bright green potion. No, my ring. Potion sizzles and the square blurs around you. Your stomach drops as if you're falling. In the blink of an eye, you're somewhere else entirely. The night sky is lighted with stars, and the quiet is broken by the roar of a small waterfall. Yet, the first time the view is nice. The second and third time is like, okay, move along. What just happened? Where are we? Something tells me we're not in Pendergast anymore. The sign beside the potion Elijah's ring fell into said it was an altered potion of origin. It must have been transported to wherever this ring originated from. Fascinating. Okay, sure. We figured out where the rain comes from, but how do we get out of here? As Alex and Beckett swayed into the water to investigate, Shreya turns the spyglass on you. The people wanted to hear a bit more from you, Elijah. So tell them, both had it the year. You're really not worried that we've been transported to some strange waterfall in the middle of who knows where? Darling, in other places I've been transported to with you, this was downright luxurious. Much better than a gaping chasm in a hill. Besides, you're the best mind on the case. She motions at the lake, where Alice cups some water in his palms and sniffs at it, and Beckett draws a walk into the waterfall. Look, I've read this 3 times now, and I'm still gonna keep picking this bottom option. Cause look, top option, and it's okay, show off, flex, no one fucking cares. Oh, your mom, you found out who your mom was. You still haven't met her. You haven't met her, but okay. This year was an adventure. I got laid like a ton. Indoors, outdoors, maybe underwater. College is all about free love, right? Elijah, must you tell everyone our personal business? You wink at Beckett, who turns bright red. A slight smile tugs at his mouth. Hey Shreya, do any of your followers have any suggestions for how to get out of here? Really? I was do everything myself. Alright, loves. The stream's over for today. Look for my post when we get out. Shreya snaps to shut her spyglass and cracks her knuckles before letting a gentle stream of air magic out through the clearing. But I guess it's not an illusion like I thought. But there's something strange going on with the waterfall itself. Now that you mention it, I feel it as well. This waterfall is sort of a doorway, but it's jammed. We'll need to open the door, somehow. With magic, obviously. Otherwise, we won't be able to get back. Easy peasy. I'll create a portal. I'm not gonna be Adele and set fire to the rain. All 3 times I've not picked that option, but I don't know how that would help. Right, we can use a reflection in the water to create a portal. I'll give you a hand. Alright, waterfall door thing. In the name of the moon, I punish you. The moment you channel your magic into the waterfall, you all land in a heap like a pen square, water dripping everywhere. Atlas, Beckett, get off. He's soaking my dress. No worries, Shreya. I've always got a drying spell handy. Griffin dries you all off as you clamber to your feet. You look around at each other, take it in your shoveled clothes and shocked expressions, and burst into laughter. I guess we wouldn't be the misfits if we didn't end the year with one more search adventure, would we? You got that right. Look, my ring's fine. The cauldron containing the potion of origin spun dry. Take out your ring and tuck it safely away. Well, what just happened? You don't see Amy gaping at you while rubbing the back of her head. The rock flew out of thin air and hit me, and then all of you appeared out of thin air too, and started laughing like lunatics. Believe me, that's just a normal day with these weirdos. Sorry, Amy. Let's pick it up to you. How's ice cream sound? There's a cafe I enjoy frequenting that's not too far from here. Follow me. Within moments, you're all in a line at the cafe. Alice peers at the back of Amy's head. This looks pretty minor. I think I can take care of it. There we go. Amy squeaks at the feeling of Alice's blood magic and whirls around, eyes wide. Did you just... blood? What? No. Maybe you hit your head harder than you thought. I think I need to go lie down. This is as bad as the time that giant ham's attacking me. As Amy leaves, you and your friends order a gigantic ice cream sundae, then cram around the table with it. Get in my belly. No, this sundae is a specialty of this cafe. The magic you channel will affect its flavor. It tastes like passion fruit mango and sunlight somehow. Lavender chocolate souffle for me. Quite a novel flavor, I must say. Whoa, you weren't kidding about the flavor. My mouth is on fire right now. But is it spicier than a plate of dragon links? Cause then I'll be impressed. I can't do the voices too well, cause I'm laying down. I've given up. This is like the 2nd time today rereading this whole shit. Or reading at least this part so far. I'm just pissed. I don't want to sit up and do this properly. Talk about a drawback. When I first landed in Pendergast, I was not ready for yoga eggs and dragon links. Those early days were really something. You seemed so lost and confused. It was adorable. Hey, I figured things out pretty quickly. And I still remember my first impression of I did Shreya, I did Beckett, but I just want to do Beckett again, since we are, since you know, we are dating him. Ow, 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 ow. I can't remember what it said about Shreya. Griffin, first person we met, already offering to help us around. Nice guy. Cool. Zeph. Fun. Nice. Jokester. Aster. Really nice. Helpful. Yeah. I remember my first impression of Beckett was a total snob and a jerk. I can't apologize enough for my initial behavior. I'm just messing with you. I mean, you more than made up for all that. And I guess hot snobs are kind of my thing now. Beckett scoffs, but you feel his hand brush yours beneath the table. You lace your fingers with his, smiling. I know what your first impression of me was. Scary murder shadow. And look at how far we've come. And now we're eating ice cream together. I feel like it's always been like this. All of us together, warmed by sunlight, just being. Yeah, it really does feel like that. For one golden moment, share a smile with your friends. You know in your heart that there will be more perfect afternoons like this for the rest of your life. Later that night, you and your friends take seats at the back of the packed dining hall for Dean Swan's year-end speech. Attention please. Dean Swan's voice travels through the room, amplified by her magic. I'll keep this short and sweet. I've had an incredible year as your dean, and I'd like to show my thanks by handing out some awards. First, the Tomography Department's Medal of Excellence goes to Beckett Harrington for his innovations in portal and ward magic. Get that prize, Beckett. Beckett struts to the front of the dining hall, waving as to his chair. Thank you. Yes, thank you very much. It only took 10 hours to study in a day. As he accepts his medal with bright red cheeks, Alice leans his head towards you. But you tell accomplish against something. What do you think it'd be for? Being a good friend is so cheesy, so I keep saying the dirty one. I deserve an award for saving the world, obviously. Now come on. It's the second year in a row the world still exists thanks to me. I don't know. I think you should get an award for your humility. But seriously, you deserve an award. Spending this year with you made it obvious. You're like capable and stuff. Not to mention cool sometimes. What are you saying? I'm saying I'm proud of you, you idiot. And don't make me say it again, because I won't. He holds up a hand for a high five. Alice, you are so corny. You clap your hand to Alice's, but he grabs tight and pulls you toward him. Before you can react, you find his arms wrapped around you. Is this a hug? And that's what siblings do, isn't it? Now shut up. You shut up and hug Alice back, squeezing him tight. A few minutes later, Dean Swan motions an elderly woman onto the stage. What the heck is that? She looks like she's on the verge of death. Normally, I tell you the truth to come at a woman's age, but I have to agree with you. There's no average elderly woman. That's the higher turned, most powerful turned in the entire world. The higher turned and myself would like to honor a group of students who just recently saved our world from certain ruin. Elijah Snyder, Alice Earnhardt, Beckett Harrington, Shreya Mystery, Griffin Langley, Asta to you, and Zephyr Hernandez. Come up here, please. You and your friends share a shocked look. They get to your feet and make your way up front. Oh my goodness, am I really being given a school award? This is more than I could have dreamed of. The more I read, the more my voice breaks, and I can't do that voice anymore. Hopefully, this doesn't fucking corrupt itself and I have to do it again. Knock on wood. I'm knocking on my forehead. It is hollow. As you step up onto the stage, Dean Swan ushers you aside toward where she stands with Professor Contos in England. Ow, my head hurts now. Before you accept your award from the higher ton, the three of us just wanted to say how proud we are of you. I was distracted by the fact my head hurt. I forgot I was supposed to be doing voices. You've been an incredible student this year, Elijah, and I enjoyed having class. And we're especially impressed with how you've been handling your life outside the classroom. Thank you all. Fuck you. Thank you, all of you. Having great teachers and mentors makes the hard work easy. Your professors nod you towards your friends. You join them as the higher ton comes forward, back bend, her hands shake around a plaque. If that sword had run free, the world as we know it would have perished. Myself and my council are indebted to your heroic actions. Her eyes lock on yours, and magic suddenly swells up within you. What are you doing? Her gaze bores into you, ancient and full of indescribable power, feeling magic being pulled toward it. I can't hold it back. Magic bursts out as a wash of sunlight. The night beyond the windows fades, turning as found as the day. My magic's acting up too. Moonlight flows out of Atlas, and night once again blankets the sky. Short silence spreads through the dining hall, but the high ton doesn't look phased. Her gaze moves slowly between you and Atlas. Usually that's reversed. Whoa. Both times I played it, I held it back. So I was just curious. Two sides of the same coin. Or the same coin split in two. Your powers are unmatched. Unique. I'll keep an eye on you, twins. And with a nod, she turns and hobbles off the stage. You blink and she's gone. Where'd she go? What the hell was all that? The high ton has immense power. And since you do too, this may have been her excuse to meet you and get a look firsthand. I say you two gave her quite the show. She's bound to be impressed. Someone in the audience lets out a whistle, and then the whole school erupts into cheers. Whew. That's a bit I'd like to hear. And I know I won't keep you cooped up here any longer. The party waits you outside, Dragsmars. So get out there and first one out of here. Get crazy. As the student body streams up onto the quad, you and your friends follow at a more leisurely pace. Is the year really over? I haven't really had time to plan my summer yet. Me, Z, and Alma have been talking about where we want vacation this year. We're thinking of trying the Bahamas. I'm gonna be introducing Condo's summer classes to the saplings. The others are finally opening the grove to the ton again. That'll be a party. Wish I could see it. Katrina's dead enough this summer to spoil some strange magical happenings on an island in the Pacific. And I miss you dearly while I'm gone, little brother. Beckett jumps as Katrina appears, and she gives him a hug. She releases him when he starts struggling, then turns towards you. Elijah, there's an open on my team I'd like to join. Let's talk internships after the party, shall we? She heads off with a wave, quickly getting lost in the crowd. Was she serious about offering me an internship, or was that a joke? She's being serious. She was discussing her decision with me earlier. You must be so proud of me, the incredible Elijah Snyder, getting invited off to a magical island by your esteemed sister. Though I get the sense you're teasing me, I am indeed proud of your accomplishments. It takes a lot to impress my sister. Just then, Haley pops up with a grin. Hey Shreya, just checking if you shut that lavender bath tonic I ordered a couple months ago. I sent it to you done for dinner every day when you get back. Thanks. Put me on autofill, okay? I use this stuff religiously. As Ellie walks away with a wave, Everett amplifies his voice and calls out across the quad. Hey, yo, Dragsmars. Let's play a game of Thief. Teachers versus students. The entire school is our arena. Do the professors even stand a chance against us? Make worse, Elijah. We're teachers for a reason. Don't underestimate our capabilities. Trying to find your professors standing at the entrance to the main building. Little friendly competition sounds like the perfect way to end the year. Pardon me, is this activity mandatory or just as a credit? Because if it's the latter, I prefer not to. Don't worry about it. If you don't think your magic is a match for your sisters, you can sit this one out. Beckett's eye twitches. They were not to lose. Everett hands out flags to all the students and teachers, and the game begins. Dean Swan sprints toward the statue in the quad, magic glowing in her palms. I like you very much, but I'm not about to go easy on you. The statue jumps off its pillar and begins chasing after a group of students. Zeph funnels water from the lake at it. I'll slow down the statue. Everybody else, run for your lives. After dodging professors for a few minutes, you and Atlas sprint into your dorm building. Professor England has a dozen students mobilized and is taking their flags. Cool. It ended last time at Zeph's line. At Zeph's line. So yay, progress. Today's lesson is professors are a lot more spry than they look. Not spry enough to get out of a mountain of furniture. Alice launches couches and armchairs at Professor England, but he lets out a jovial laugh and conjures a force field around himself that repels the furniture away. 4 points for ingenuity, Mr. Art, but I suggest that next time you don't want to touch it so loudly. Alice, we can break through a shield. If the two of us try to disable it, we should be able to overpower it. Should be able to. Come on, Ledger. You touch on a source. Two of you channel your metal magic to Professor Inglis's force field, slowly pulling at it until it splits in two. You drive forward and grab his flag. I will take this, Professor. Thanks. Nothing makes a teacher prouder than seeing the students master their magic like you two have. Elijah, Alice, quick! I saw Professor Contos running this way. You drive back outside after Amy. Then Professor Contos blows into his pan flue, and a cluster of balloons wraps tight around you. You're looking a little tied up there, Elijah. Not so fast, Professor. Shreya sprints out of the greenhouse, flames flying, at least a dozen flags in her hands. Oh my. Shreya rips off Professor Contos' flag with a roar, and a balloon releases you. Fire fears no one. Nice one, Shreya. I saw some of these players take down Swan a few minutes ago. Are there any professors left? Professor Heritage is waiting to the main building. I keep getting confused. I'm like, Heritage is Beckett. I was like, oh, a professor is Katrina, right? As the waves you all into the foyer, where you find Griffin and Beckett facing off against Katrina. Quick, I've trouble with the floorboards. You grab her flag before she can serve. You grab her flag before she can free herself. Sounds good. There's no way she can avoid both of us at once. Not so fast. I can't have you rip my alma mater's floorboards make it. Katrina's wood magic overpowers Beckett's, laying the planks down flat. She dodges Griffin's charge and sprints toward the hallway. Guys, it's not the sentry catcher. You heard me, sentry? Give us a hand. Very well, Mr. Snyder. The sentry starts to clunk across the foyer. You got to make it run faster than that. As for his digression, the sentry sprints across the foyer and catches Katrina in his arms. I see I've been outnumbered. After, catch your flag. Alice loosens Katrina's flag with a gust of wind. After reaches out a vine to grab it. Did you see that? I got it. A gong sound rings out as soon as Alice grabs the flag, and a disembodied voice announces that the students have won the game. Alright, awesome play, the misfits. As students crowd into the foyer to celebrate, Beckett slips his hand to yours. It's right patting you. The perfect opportunity for the two of us to slip away, if you ask me. You always know exactly what I want, don't you? As your boyfriend, I consider it one of my top priorities. Come on, not the perfect place in mind. You and Beckett stroll around the lake, watching the geysers spouting from the surface. His shoulder presses against yours as the two of you sit on a stone bench. You're right, this is perfect. It's like we left the entire water show to ourselves. Beckett hums in agreement, but when you glance over, his eyes are fixed on you. You look stunning in this light. In every light, really. You're always just impossibly stunning. Did you take me out here just to compliment me? I'll admit to it's one of my motives. I find it harder and harder to go a day without telling you how incredible you are. He leans over, He leans over to rest his forehead against yours. His voice is soft, tentatively, hopeful. But there's one more reason I brought you out here. You rub your nose against his, smiling at the quiet chuckle it licks from him. You really spoiled me tonight. What's the surprise? Bk sits back, just far enough to meet your eyes. He takes your hand, his touch warm and gentle. You mean the world to me, Elijah. The way my heart soars when I'm around you. The way it beats frantically, your slightest touch. The way it aches with longing whenever we're apart. Your effect on me is extraordinary, as though I wasn't truly awake until we met. He starts to smile, nervously at first, but gaining more certainty as he gazes into your eyes. I never felt anything remotely like this for anyone before, and well, it's absolutely delightful. So I'm trying to say is, I love you, Elijah, and it's the best feeling in the entire world. I'm gonna say it, but just imagine your boyfriend telling you he loves you, and you just go, just stare back in his face, do you not love him back? You're already official. You made it official already, so. Like, I love you too. I've been waiting to say it for forever, but I just thought, what if you didn't? He cut short as Beckett's arms suddenly go around you. He held you tight, his voice thick with emotion. Never in 1,000 lifetimes would I not return your feelings. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me. He lets out a breathless laugh as he lets you go, smiling in wonder. He takes you in, so much love radiant over him. Your heart flutters. I feel like I've fallen into the best dream of my life. Everything's so perfect and wonderful. You run your fingers through his hair, which in light didn't hide the blush you know is on his cheeks. Enemies to lovers, exactly. This isn't a dream, Beckett. Fuck. This isn't a dream. I love you, Beckett. The fact that we really were enemies. Like, he hated my good volley class, ended up in Dean Gaffey's office with each other. It's like, oof. He even defended me, though. Even then, he defended me. Even though he hated my guts. Oh, I love you too, Elijah. More than I could possibly find the words to say. And that's the final reason I asked you out here. I just wanted to spend time with you. So last night, I put the guests together. Just for the summer. Besides, you can hop into a portal and come visit me anytime you like. Choose that may be. We'll be spending most of our days for our part. I can't help missing you already. He caresses your cheek. The lights from the lake dance off his face as he slowly leans closer. His eyes slipping shut. You draw your arms around his neck and pull him to you. He groans as your lips connect, and you whisper heatedly against his mouth. I changed my mind. I don't want to go home for the summer. I just want to stay here with you. He hooks an arm around your waist, and you climb over him, and knee on either side of his hips. He kisses down your neck, his hot breath making you shiver. You arch in against him as he sucks the juncture of your neck and shoulder. I'm sure that can be arranged. We can stay in your dorm. I sleep in every morning just to see you wake up beside me. Is looking at me all you do if I woke up beside you? You grind your hips against his, and he bites back a moan, fingers tightening around your waist. God, no. I would utterly ravish you. Please, Elijah, spend this last night with me. I promise to make it one you would never forget. Take Beckett back to your room for a romantic night. It's your last chance to spend time alone with him in Book 2. I did take you up on that, and we got very far and very into that. Oh my god. Just get past this part. Get past this part. Get to the end of the book. Let me hit the recording, at the end. And I'm home free to sleep. I'm all yours. Take back his hand, and until you make your way into your room, smiling every time your eyes meet. As soon as you're inside, you get the door closed and pull Beckett to you by labels of his blazer. You brush a playful kiss over his lips. So how about we start playing out some of those fantasies of yours? He chuckles and gently nips at your lower lip, his warm hands settling on your waist. And as I rush through them, I'll be here all night and intend to savor every moment. He kisses you slowly, his mouth warm his arms going protectively around you. You sigh into his kiss, saving the strong planes of his body against yours. And how you can do that? Baggett leans back slightly so you can see the intense devotion in his eyes. He takes your hand and brushes his lips across your knuckles, never breaking eye contact. I'm gonna start making you feel like the most gorgeous person in the world. Your radiance is unrivaled pleasure. He chuckles, you bite your lip. His nose touches yours, his breath skimming against your mouth. And then we're gonna take in each and every reaction that you make, commit to the memory like the precious gems that they are. He tips his head up, making a pleasant shiver run down your spine as he whispers against your lips. By the end of the night, I want to have shown you in vivid detail how much I love you. This book is better at describing these type of scenes than any affair. That whole book is about having an affair, and this book is about like magic and like the feeling, like first Rafe and then Kane, you know. It's mostly about like magic and finding who you are and learning about this new world you're in, right? That's what this book's all about. The Nanny Affair, a whole series about having a literal affair where you're hooking up with who was once your boss, now wife or husband. This book, whose intention wasn't even about hooking up, has better intimacy scenes than the Nanny Affair, and more descriptive. Especially if your Sam wasn't a female Sam. It was dry, you know. F and F relationship in a Nanny Affair, dry, intimate scenes. This book, better. And it's not even about that. This book's not even about that. The Nanny Affair is literally about hooking up. I mean, it literally has affair in the title. But damn, that was dry. You suck in a breath, then surge forward and capture his lips with your own. Fingers straight into his hair, you kiss him desperately. He breaks the kiss with a groan. His hand moist, his cheek flushed. You catch his lower lip, your teeth, giving a playful tug. Less talking, more showing. With pleasure, but I do hope you're ready. His hand skims down your side, his palm pressed into the small of your back and pull you tight to him. This close, you can count every freckle on his face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 37 freckles. Because I meant it when I said I was gonna make this night unforgettable. He noses at your jaw, tipping it up so he can kiss your neck. You shiver at the gentle brush of his teeth and tongue, your heart drumming in anticipation. His voice is a husky murmur that races right through you, filling your senses with nothing but him. I'm crazy for you, Pear. I want to give you anything and everything you want. Beckett, I want all of you. Every last bit. Until I forget that the rest of the world exists. Beckett looks deep into your eyes, his hand cupping your cheek, thumb brushing gently against your jaw. His gaze is hazy, as though he's drunk off of you. I'm keeping an eye on the top right of where the recording stuff is. I give you all that I have, but will you give me the same in return? You take his hand and start walking backward toward your bed, a smile spreading across your lips. I'll give you everything and more. I want us to get lost in each other tonight. Sebastian knees hit the mattress and you fall heavily, pulling Beckett down on top of you. He settles over you carefully, momentarily, speechless as he stares down at you. You're a dream, Elijah. No human could be just perfect. You unbutton his blazer and shove it off his shoulders. He sits back to cast it aside, while you untuck his shirt and shove your hands beneath it. You smirk as he stiffens. You smirk as he stifles a deep sound in his throat. You make quick work of his shirt and he hisses in pleasure as your palms press against his stomach. Does this feel like a dream to you? Before you can answer, you press your hand to the front of his pants. He jerks into your touch with a gasp. Oh. How about this? Feels like one of my better dreams, actually, but it was always ending too soon. He unfastens his belt, then undoes his pants and kicks them aside impatiently. He lays you down overtly and goes back over you. Lucky for me, I have all the time in the world tonight. He undresses you slowly, kissing every bit of skin he exposes. When he slips his fingers beneath the waistline of your underwear, you arch toward his teeth and touches. Peg it. More. He rips off your underwear, then hooks his hand behind your knees and pulls you closer. Your thighs against his hips. You barely catch his deep growl of satisfaction over your own moan. The feeling of his body over yours, of his mouth on your neck, is intoxicating. You jerk as his hand goes between your legs, sending sparks through your body. Oh, yes. He kisses over the planes of your chest, humming in appreciation. You drag your fingers through his hair. He murmurs against your stomach, peering up at you with a hungry expression. Tell me again, Paris. What do you want? I want you to do whatever you want. He juggles against your abdomen. The vibration coupled with the glide of his fingers spools. Your desired terror. Your wishes recommend. His breath goes over you as he moves his mouth to the inside of your thigh, scraping his teeth gently against the soft flesh. Is this enjoyable? Yes, but more. He nods his understanding, then sucks on the spot where his teeth were. He soothes his ministrations with his tongue, then trails his mouth lower. His fingers continue their tantalizing rhythm. You reach down to join them, but he catches your wrist with a growl. Enough yet. He releases your hand. You drag your fingers into his hair, guiding his face lower. You gasp, your body jerking as his mouth joins his fingers. Oh, Beckett. Your breath comes out in sharp pants. One hand flies into the headboard to grip tightly. You tug on his hair, lifting a deep groan from him. When pleasure is nearly too much, Beckett returns to kissing your thigh. You gasp in several deep breaths, your body still buzzing. Are you still enjoying yourself? What does this sound like, genius? Beckett smirks, then crawls over you. He raises himself above you, a hand on either side of your head, the muscles in his arms flexing. Look how easily and effortlessly I'm doing Beckett's voice right now. Just because my joke's messed up and I'm laying down. Also just because I'm laying down. I said it's the first time I read this chapter. Like, look at that. I can do Beckett's voice now. Right, the moment I lay down. Duh, you wouldn't know that because obviously if you heard the first time I read this chapter, you know, if the video was posted at the first time you reading this chapter was up, you wouldn't be hearing this. And I wouldn't be grumpy. But yeah, I was just saying I can do his voice now when I lay down. So much easy. I made my main priority to become a better lover for you. And we have plenty of time for me to try out all my ideas. Did I sign up for more than I bargained for tonight? Beckett dips down to brush his lips softly, teasingly over yours. You arch up toward him, reflectively, body taut with need. He hooks an arm beneath your back, pulling you flush against him, as he gently lowers himself down on top of you. You moan as he kisses your neck. Now it's a strain to talk normally. Ugh. I think you have a wonderful time. Your reactions so far have been any indication. Well then, lover, how about you ditch this smooth talking and come back to those ideas of yours? That request out with full pleasure. You bite your lip as he trails his mouth over your collarbones. You reach down impatiently, pull his underwear past his hips. His weight leaves just long enough for him to kick them off, then surges back over you, settling between your legs with a deep groan. Elijah, oh, you're incredible. You drag your fingers over his back. He moans at the feeling of your fingernails digging into him. They crash. He moans at the feeling of your fingernails digging in, then crashes his mouth to yours. His face grows frantic, and his lips catch yours. Endless gasp. His lips catch your endless gasp. You shudder as bright spots fill your vision, and you draw your head back. Yes, don't stop. Okay, I got past this part. He laces his fingers to yours, pinning your hands to the bed, giving you an anchor. His pleasure sparks through you, making your entire body glow. You read this? Beckett, I love you. I love you too, Elijah. You both. Okay, this is where I left off. Yay. You both cry out. Waves of pleasure crashing over you. Now this sweeps you away into endless bliss. All you're aware of is Becca's fingers still laced tightly to yours. Wow. So I just had to read. I just had to read that one paragraph. I read that paragraph that I just read to you. And that's where the chapter ended. That's where the video ended in bed. The video just stopped there. Like, are you kidding me? I actually got to the end of the damn shark scene. And that's when it crashed. Like, wow. Cool. You couldn't hold out for like a minute or two. Cause like it's about to come to an end, but no, it decided to crash right at the end of the sex scene. You kidding me? The next morning, Alice helps you finish packing while Loomis curls up on top of one of your suitcases. Wow, Loomis, someone's being helpful. Jeez. Loomis lets out a long yawn, then tucks his nose beneath his tail, eyes sliding shut. He's probably so bored because it's taking you a million years to pack your bags. Literally, how are you so slow? Yeah, well now he said, I have one more thing to left pack. Take your mother's pendant off your desk and walk over to your suitcase. In you go. But when you bend to place your pendant in your suitcase, some magic bursts out of you. Scream. The hall of mirrors materializes around you and Atlas, and a faint, familiar voice travels your way. Elijah, Alice, my sons. Elijah, that was Mom. We have to get to the hall of mirrors. You and Alice burst out of your room and spread across campus. You crash into the hall of mirrors, just as the pendant flashes white again, blinding you. Mom, are you there? Mom! The light slowly fades, revealing the woman standing in front of one of the mirrors. Elijah, Alice, my sons, at long last. Mom? Is it really you? Tears fill your mother's eyes as she looks between the two of you. She nods, the tears streaking down her cheeks, but her smile only grows. Oh, my beautiful sons. Look at you, all grown up. And to think you were just babies the last time we were together. She jokes up, and your lip quivers. Beside you, Alice sniffs and wipes his eyes. I can't believe. Part of me thought this would never happen. I kept hearing your voice this year, but I had no idea how to find you. Mother opens her arms, and you and Alice rush forward. Warmth envelops you as your mother's arms wrap around you. Mama, how did you find us? You're my sons. I've known your magical signatures from the moment you were born. I just freezed out my own and led it away. She places a hand on each of your cheeks, and for a moment, she seems mesmerized that the two of you are really in front of her. I owe you more than a few explanations. Come, why don't you show me around my school, my old school, and I'll tell you everything. This chapter is still going. Oh my god. You and Alice head outside with your mom. Everyone else has left for the summer, so the campus is empty and quiet. Lewis circles around her in excitement. Now he jumps around in front of all of you, her tail wagging so quickly it's a blur. Yes, dear Miss Navi. I didn't want to hear about what you have with my sons. No. I didn't want to hear about when you met my sons, but I had to catch up with them first. Do I even know why I was able to fight for so long? Why everyone believed that I died fighting Rafe? We know that when Rafe killed Dad, he tried to force him to bring Dad back to life. But I almost stopped you before it happened, and she sealed away your magic. The dead aren't meant to be brought back. My grief consumed me. I wouldn't imagine life without your father. Allah had to punish me. When she sealed my magic away, my connection to you, the other sources, Evelyn and my magical friends was severed. I was so lost. You are alone. I've been there too. Alice hesitates, then reaches out and takes Taya's hand. Taya squeezes back, then takes your hand as well. I understand why Alma did it. I was straying from the path she believed in, using my source powers in an unthinkable way, but Mom still broke our family apart. We kept thinking both you and Dad were dead. Cain hated the sources because he didn't believe in the path Alma wanted him to follow. She sealed you because of the path. Sometimes the two of you got to know Cain well. He's quite a complicated figure, isn't he? And at the time, I felt like he trusted me. The other half, I just felt like a pawn in his games. Then he gave me this. You take out Cain's tether. I don't know what to do with it. Can he, somehow unbind himself and this stays close to my rational energy or something? The rest are not essence. The only thing of Cain's in that is pure air magic. It's nothing to be feared. You cannot unbind him on his own. As for how Cain treated you, it's how he's treated everyone he ever knew. I still don't know how much of our friendship was real. But you were friends with him once. You, thought he was okay and everything. Dallas had a soft laugh. I'm not sure he ever fully believed in a friendship, but I wanted to. Cain's biggest ambition was to live his life by his own volition. I think Cain can't be forgiven. He wanted to live his life his own way, but he didn't care how that would affect everyone around him. That's selfish and cruel. He hurt so many people, and I never gave him for hurting my friends. Nor should you feel bad to. I tried to see the good in him enough times. He deserves no more chances. As if you walk toward your history of magic classroom, a thought occurs to you. Wait, how'd you unbind your magic? Cain destroyed armor and scattered her atoms, so she couldn't have done it. You and Alice did what you stole the sun crystal from Cain. You released all the magic held inside the crystal and returned me. You're saying we were really strong enough to undo a bind that Alma cast? Each of you have source, not to mention a ton to all your elements. Together, your power could match Alma's if you wanted to. I don't want more power. I feel like the more powerful we get, the more trouble comes our way. I just want to be a normal Tony Jr. next year. I second that. I'm dead tired of fighting. I want to give you both a perspective look, and for a moment, you can sense the source lurking inside of her. Many say a person's blood magic is influenced by their character, almost as it's influenced by their impulses and whether they act on them. Alice, I sense that you have yet to begin familiarizing yourself with your blood magic. Most of its capabilities lie dormant within you. Resources have led you toward action. For Elijah, you also have developed a taste for power. As you grow stronger, don't let it pull you down a path the fast foot cannot follow. And this chapter, I won't. Why are you telling us about our blood magic? Now that you come to terms with your true atonement, your fashion energy has calmed, has it not? It has. I can summon it easily now. So can I. It feels like a part of me instead of something that wants to destroy me. With that, you may even have the power to bind almost atoms back to the human body with my help. Wait, what are you saying? This is selfish of me, but I'd like to speak to Alma, to apologize for my wrongs, but also tell her where she was wrong. She never supported my choice to live life as a human, to marry a mortal man and start a family. I never stood up to her I lied to you. Now, the book is almost over. I'm not paying for something else. You and I look at each other and share a nod. Yeah, I have a few things to say to her, too. Let's bring her back. It's time our whole family give Alma a piece of her mind. Oh, I don't have to. I don't have to pay for it. I don't have to pay for it. Okay. I still don't want to do it, but goddamn, end this book. It's the last chapter, just end this fucking book. So, how do we start? Something her atoms? Blood magic up her flesh... a flesh prison for her to inhabit? Your mother chuckles. I can tell you I have a lot of modern-day humor to catch up on. The two of you should focus on the form she took previously and call that image back into existence. I can use my source powers to sense her atoms. I believe I can call them to me. Nature power billows around your mother's form, raising goosebumps along your arms. Alice gives you another firm nod. We have to get an image of Alma into our heads. Right. Now that magic is in balance, I know we can do this. With your refreshing energy guiding you, you close your eyes, connected with your blood magic, then you work on recalling Alma's form. Her intricate robes dependent around her neck, her stern expression. You can practically picture her standing before you. I got it. Same. Now let's bring her back. Immense power surges around you and Atlas like a hat on the hilltop against Cain. Her performance in the air, solidified into a shadow, into a shape. Good. Now tie her atoms into form. With a flash of light, Alma's body solidifies, and you suddenly feel her signature. She lets out a gasp, her eyes flying open. Where am... She knows your mother. There, in magic. It's no longer bound. No, it's not. And it won't be ever again. My children have freed me from the fate you cast upon me. But this is not your path. Shut up. I'm starting to see why King got so tired of hearing about path this, path that, all the time. You're the rest. Seriously, you sound like a total control freak. I'm surprised the other sources haven't gotten sick of you yet. I was gonna say, like, damn, Elijah, you're doing a lot, that's harsh. And then I feel justified every time Alice backs me up, like, yeah, it's my twin. That's my twin. It's like, I'm glad when I say something out of pocket like that. Not out of pocket, but like, something like that, like, I snap. Alice, like, yeah, I agree. He got my back. He got my back. He was my twin. I think I read this, but I can't remember, so I'm just gonna read it again. Seriously, he's like a total control freak. I'm surprised the other sources haven't gotten sick of you yet. I'm like Gabe said the two of you, then expression clouds over. The path is what has kept the world in order. It is what has protected. It is what made Elijah and I think we were orphans for 18 years. You took our mom's magic so she could never find us. You put a hand on Alice's shoulder, and he takes a deep breath, though his fists are still clenched at his sides. Mama, maybe you did what you thought was best for the world, but what you think isn't what is right. As long as some magic is accessible to mortals, why should it matter to you whether I live among them or apart from them? I will stay here, in my human form. I have 2 beautiful sons, and you will not tear our family apart again. I had to do that because I understand why you did it. I have learned from my mistakes, but I don't think you have. Alma pinches her lips together, regarding Thea intensely. Finally, she speaks again. Let me ask you one thing, Thea. Do you believe what Cain has done? You ask me as though right and wrong simple concepts, but mortality is not so clear-cut. Cain did horrible things, but those actions had a cause. We are all a product of our interactions with others. Who's dropping pans and pots down there? This is the last I wish to speak of it. I'm staying on Earth, Alma. There's nothing you can do to stop me. But the path. I gotta protect Titus with a vet. Alma, shut up your path up your... Elijah, language. Mom, seriously? Well, thinking it. I'll put it in more school-friendly terms. We don't care about your path, and that means it can't control us. End of story. My sons are much wiser than you or I, Alma. It's time you start listening to them. It's time you started to listen to them. Alma looks at the three of you, as though she's observing something she can't quite understand. She lets out a reluctant sigh. Very well. I'll not interfere any longer. Elijah, Alice, thank you for seeing Kane once again. Are you gonna talk to him? Yeah, you call yourself the elemental parent, but maybe... Fuck you. It doesn't even say but in the whole sentence. In the whole paragraph, it doesn't even say the word but. Where the fuck I got that from? Yeah, you call yourself the elemental parent. Maybe you should, like, have a conversation with him about everything that's gone down. Perhaps you see something that I have been missing. I'll go now, and think over what you have said. Farewell, Elijah, Alice, Leia. She vanishes before your eyes, taking her signature with her. Wow, so that's it? You got away? It was a lot easier than with Kane, that's for sure. You might have pulled you both into a gentle hug. She doesn't release you for a long moment. I know I'm well. What you two said has affected her. I'm so proud of you for forcing her to open her eyes. Now, my sons, are you ready to go home? Snake. I was trying to bark. My voice just came out, like, just ghosted. It ghosted me. It just left. It said, nah, I'm not doing that. Navi and Loomis can barely contain their excitement at the mention of home. Question, where is home anyway? Where we want it to be. And when we figure it out, you have to invite your friends over to visit. I need to meet all of them. Not to mention your sweetheart, Elijah. Why reading that almost making me flush? Like it's like I'm Elijah, and that's my sweetheart. Like Peg is my actual sweetheart. Like no, whoa, hey. Like why did I almost flush reading that? Not to mention your sweetheart, Elijah. Mom, don't start embarrassing me already. I have 18 years of embarrassing momming to catch up on. I'm gonna get started right away. Nice one for you, Mom. I name is Dad and everything. And this isn't much, but Alice takes out half a photograph. Hey, that's me. Your mother takes the picture from with trembling hands and holds it to her heart. I had a mohawk. Thank you, Alice. Tara will be so proud of you too. I love you, Mom. Your mother presses a kiss to Alice's cheek and to yours as well. I love you both, my sons. I love you guys too. Now come on, let's go home and end this chapter. You cast one last glance over your shoulder. Your heart warm as you look at Prendergast. Remember all the friends and memories you made here. And I was trying to speed run this because like I didn't want the fucking recording to like cut short again. Then you return, and Alice and your mother follow in step with you. Together, the three of you walk toward the bright light of a brand new day. Your family once again whole. Now and always, you have a place where you belong. Yay! And I don't have to read. I'm not reading the next two books. Yay! For the entire team, thanks for playing the Elementalists. Holy shit! Book and book and book and book and just gonna clap my 15 diamonds to signify that the book is over. I'm not. I'm trying to do this part fast too. I'm not reading Winter's Pass and book 3, which is not even, book 3 is not even finished yet. Yeah, see? It's not even chapter 10. It's not even finished yet. I don't want to read it. Goodbye.